Hey everybody, this is Tyler from Outside Campers. We are out here on the beautiful Bear Camp River in Tamworth, New Hampshire, doing some camping by the river. It's August, so the weather is nice and hot. The river's kind of low, but it's nice and refreshing to get out there and take a dip. Today we're going to be showing you a little bit about our pop-up wedge camper cap. That way you guys have some info if it's something you're interested in buying or ordering. This camper has an all-aluminum construction, so you don't ever have to worry about it rusting out. Bottom of the tent actually pops up, so you can pop up from the cap into the tent. That's why it's better than just having a rooftop tent on a normal cap. It has a little access hatch, and actually the whole bottom section of it pops up. That way you can stand up in your cap when you're not using it to sleep. The tent is made of ripstop fabric. Every panel has a rainfly that comes down. This one's rolled up so you can't see it just because I have the awning on it, but have the rainfly on the front. There's one on the back side as well. You have the mesh for the screen to keep the bugs out, and then on the inside there's actually a solid flap as well, so that way you can stay nice and toasty. It blacks out the tent pretty well, so if you're a weirdo who likes to sleep during the day, you can black out the inside of the tent. Here at Outside Campers, our goal is to make getting outside affordable. So these campers start at $6,500, and that includes the cap, the integrated tent. All of them include a cold weather liner because we're in New England and it gets cold pretty early, so we want to extend your camping season as long as we can. Also includes 400 watts of solar on the actual camper, and it'll include an upgraded mattress. So those are the things I include on every camper for $6,500. That way, we make it affordable, and we get some things on there that already give you a head start for your build out. That way you have a nice source of power coming in and a nice way to stay warm. They also have diesel heater ports installed on the front. That way you run a diesel heater, you can camp all 4 seasons. I've camped in this thing on a 10-degree night, and even without the liner, my diesel heater was able to keep this thing at a nice comfortable 62 degrees all night. All right, so now that we've talked about what this camper actually comes with, go over a little bit of its features. This is the older version, so it's a little different from the new ones that come out now. Mine have rivets on here because it used to have molly panels. I took those off. Every other camper will have solid doors. The both doors on the side open up, and there is an interior molly panel on both of the side doors. There is a sliding window in the front, and there's also a sliding window in the back. All of these caps install with clamps, so that way there's no drilling or any sort of complicated installation on your truck. Basically, once you're there, we lift it up and we put it on your truck, clamp it in place, and you're good to go. The only thing left to be would be to wire your third brake light. So the bigger full-size truck versions of these campers weigh about 450 to 500 pounds. The smaller ones are around 350, about 400 pounds for like a Tacoma or something like that. This back door also opens up just like any other truck cap would. All of these doors are actually lockable. There's a keyed slot in every door, so that way you can lock it and keep your goods secure. I actually keep mine on year round and use it just like a normal truck cap, even when I don't plan on camping. Another big perk of this cap is that it has T-slots all the way around the tent. So any sort of accessories you get, it's pretty universal. I have this awning on here on this side. The other side, I actually have a road shower with a water tank. That way I can kind of keep water with me on the go, and it's always hooked up to my truck. So it's very open to accessorizing and modification. It's got a pretty universal T-slot design. So all you really need to do is get the channel nuts that go in there, and then you can basically mount anything you want to the exterior of this tent, because I know some people like to get crazy with accessories. In the actual camper on the top itself, all of them come standard with an LED strip. It just has a USB, and you plug in any power bank to that USB and it'll power the LED strip up top. Some of the bonuses of this style of truck cap versus just a normal rooftop tent and a cap, or even just a normal tent, is with this thing, basically, instead of sleeping in the cap, which I used to have just a fiberglass cap and sleep in the back of it, everything that you have in the bed of your truck, you don't need to move it to go to bed. So I used to have to take everything out of my truck bed to go to sleep. But now with this, all you basically have to do is pull up to your campsite, pop the tent up. It takes like 5 minutes, if that. Climb right up into the actual tent itself and go to sleep. Nice thing is too, is you can close your bedding in there. I wouldn't close like a thick pillow in there, but if you have a thin pillow and a sleeping bag, you can actually close your bedding in the top of the tent. So that way it's already set up for when you arrive to camp. You can just hop in and just go to sleep. It's pretty simple. The setup on this is ridiculously fast, so you don't have to worry about if you're bouncing from campsites every night on a long traveling trip. Setup is not something you're going to worry about. You can set up in 5-10 minutes. Another big bonus is that you can actually pop the floor up. Once you pop the floor up, you can actually stand up in the bed of the truck, so it kind of almost serves as like a living space when you're not sleeping. If you go camping and the weather sucks and you don't want to be outside, you can hang out in here and be pretty comfortable. I have my dog Kona here, who's a good dog and likes camping, but she's actually terrified of campfires. Every time I start a campfire, she runs away. I don't know. She doesn't like the smoke or something. The actual sleeping area of the tent is 4 feet by 8 feet. The new ones come with an upgraded mattress, which is better than the mattress that came with these originally, so it's a lot more comfortable now. So that's the nice thing I was able to add in for you guys and make it standard on every cap because I want everyone to be comfortable when they get outside. Now, if you're watching this video and you think you are interested and you'd like to get one, let's go over the steps to actually make one of these yours. I try to keep a revolving stock here in New England at our home location in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, because I know the best way for people to buy them and for anyone to want these is for me to have them in stock, built, ready to drop on a truck at any time. So that's the easiest way to buy them. So basically, if I have one in stock, it will be on the website and you'll be able to go on the website and basically pay $100 to lock it in, make that yours. All of these, I'm not able to ship them, so you would actually have to come to me in Rehoboth and we'll install it on your truck. There's no installation fee. I'll drop it right on your truck. It's at $6,500 minus the $100 that you spent on your deposit and then the sales tax. And we'll basically drive it on your truck. I'll do a quick demonstration, kind of go over it, how to use it, any things you need to know, answer any questions that you have, and you're on your way, you're ready to go camping. I've had people come and buy their cap and do a cross-country road trip literally next week. I think the last person came and bought their cap on, I think, a Wednesday or Thursday, and they were camping that weekend. So it's pretty quick from when we drop this on your truck and you're ready to go camping. But that is scenario one. That's the best case scenario, saying I have one in stock for your truck. Scenario two requires a little bit more wait time, but it's a very viable option if you have a kind of a unique truck that's not a normal thing that we stock. So if you have a truck and we don't have anything in stock and you want to specifically order a cap for your truck, that's something we can completely do. We can get caps of any size. We just need some measurements from you. So basically you would reach out to us, kind of go over us, tell us what kind of truck that you have. I can actually send you an option list, and there's some other options that you could get if you're ordering them specifically for your truck. That way we can get some kind of unique things in addition to the standard options that I put on every single one. Go over the details of your truck. The lead time's about 90 to 120 days. It takes a while depending on the time of year and depending how busy everything is. We get your measurements and then we'd have to do a 50% deposit up front in order to get yours into production. Once I have the 50% deposit, the cap is in production, and about 90 to 120 days from then it'll be assembled and ready to go, and then that's when I would call you and we could do the installation. On installation, the remaining balance would be due. Again, the price is the same. It's still $6,500 for you to order a cap, but then you get to order one specifically for your truck that I don't have in stock, and you can order some options as well that I don't include standard on every single one, which might be something people are looking for. So those are the two ways that you can get an outside camper's cap onto your truck. So depending on your certain situation, what I have in stock, one of those ways might work better for you than the other. Try to make options. That way we can make these accessible for everybody. As of right now, we're actually working on setting up financing. If that's something you'd like to do as a buyer, you'd like to finance it and not pay the $6,500 up front, we're going to be getting that set up. We're actually revamping the whole website right now to get things set up to be able to move more of these campers and get them out onto the trails. So excited to grow and get more of these out there because I've had a lot of interest, and everyone that has one has had nothing but positive things to say, which makes me super happy that I'm making you guys happy. So yeah, that's a quick rundown of the Outside Campers pop-up wedge cap. If you guys have any questions, by all means, feel free to comment, send me a message, reach out to me on the website. My email is tyler@outside-campers.com. Our website is outside-campers.com. More than willing to answer any questions and any information that you guys have. Ask me any questions. I'd love to answer it. And even if you guys don't end up going with me, just if you would consider me and kind of reach out to me, answer any questions, even if we're not the best option for you, I'm happy that you considered me. It even gave us a chance to earn your business, and I want to really do what's best for the customer. There's plenty of customers out there looking for caps. This might be right for some people, might not be right for others, but I think this is a great option for a lot of people, which is why I'm excited to be able to offer another option to everyone who's looking to get into one of these pop-up tents. Reach out to me if you're interested. I just want to take a second to say thank you to everyone who has purchased one of these caps and gotten out of the trails, sent me pictures of it, showed me videos of you having a good time out on the trails. That honestly, nothing makes me happier than seeing you guys getting out and enjoying these things. So thank you again. Reach out if you're interested. Again, this is Tyler. My dog Kona is rolling in the grass over there, living her best life. She's probably going to go prancing around in the river later. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Kona says bye.